today we are hitting back, of course, as you've seen the 3 previous clips. It's all about the deadlifts, is what the main lift you want to show off. But this week, I did say last week that I would be talking about my dissertation, which you can guess what, I haven't done yet. So definitely 100% next week, I will be starting it at some point. I do have an a presentation handed on Thursday, so I'll mainly be working on that, but also be starting my dissertation to have a video up next Friday of the talk about the dissertation. But I want to kind of talk about just back in general. I was loving doing back in June, and now it's kind of just more of a task. And I think what it is because I have more fat on me than I did in June, so it's a more task to do deadlifts and whatnot. Whereas now I have a lot more fat on me, so cardio sense is quite bad. I am looking to lose, obviously, the fat to be in the calorie deficit, and probably I'd like to do back more. I feel like my deadlifts are a lot stronger. I feel the form's a lot cleaner than the previous weeks. Well, I think this is my 3rd week doing this, so yeah, the 2 other previous weeks, I feel I've got a lot stronger. I'm hitting heavy on the deadlifts. I'm behind on my bench. I did 105 in the bench, and I think it was 97.5 on deadlifts, which shouldn't be the case. Deadlifts and squats. Yeah, deadlifts probably heavier than squats, maybe. Yeah, deadlift, squats, and bench should be the heaviest weight in that order, I personally believe. I can't think of anything else in main lift that would be heavier. Or shoulder press. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, I think deadlift, squats, and chair and bench, but I don't have a squat rack, and apparently I can lift more push. Yeah, I can lift more pushing than pulling, so maybe that's just weaker muscles, who knows. I think it's more my form, just getting used to the form. I don't know what really would be my favourite workout, to be brutally honest. Yeah, probably chest. Let's be real here. I think it's most guys' workouts, and it'd be like booty for girls or leg workout for girls. I mean, I think that's pretty universal. But it used to be back in June. It used to be back that my favourite workout was, and then it was like 2 years ago. It was back too, because I was so like obsessed with getting a Christmas tree back, and I did in June too. I did in June trying to get a Christmas back too. And as you can see, I look like the fat cat meme. Look at my belly. Oh, it's not flattering. But like I mentioned in yesterday's video, I'm actually quite happy with my gains, my lifts. I couldn't care if I've got a big belly, to be honest. Like, I've hit my strength gains in chest, which has been great, over 100 kg. It's just unfortunate. The reason that I stopped running was literally because I got I failed the medical for the army, and it was due to the fact that I had something called a pineal disease, which was a pineal sinus that, because it was reoccurring, it turns into a disease. I had 4 surgeries, and the 4th surgery should have been the 2nd surgery, and if the 4th surgery was the 2nd surgery, I would be able to get into the army, because you know, it failed due to the fact that it was more than 2 surgeries on the same area, the same thing. It doesn't matter what it is. If you have more than 2 surgeries, you just can't get in. Which I wonder, if you're in the army, if you had more than 2 surgeries while in there, if they just medically dismiss you. Depends probably on the injury, but it's annoying nonetheless. But that gave me, you know, the oomph to go off and run. You know, that was the motivation to run. Now I don't have it. I don't have the motivation. I did do Paris 10, which was amazing, the furthest I ever ran, and I felt great, and I should have kept it up. But after that news, it was just like, well, what's the point of running? But I did enjoy running, actually running, getting used to it, but I just lost all motivation to run, sadly. But I will kick onto it. Like I said, next week I'll do 2 days of running and 1 long hour cycle on my exercise bike. I might film some stuff on my exercise bike, but I'm not quite sure. I don't know if it can be worth the hassle, but we shall see on Monday. So thank you for watching. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, and have a lovely day.